Okay, here's another one. Evil lives here. So this woman, Faith Green, knew Gregory Green from, I guess, high school. Her father was a pastor at a church. She always had a crush on this guy. And they grew up and went their separate ways. They had never dated at this point. She had 2 kids. He had been married and been in prison. When he got out, he came to the church again. Her father was instrumental in helping him re-enter into society and didn't see any problem with her dating this man. She moves him in, first mistake, and she starts noticing some weird behavior, very moody. She didn't know what version of him she was going to get from one minute to the next, so she decides to break up. Soon after the breakup, she finds out she's pregnant and gets back with him. Why do y'all do that? She ends up marrying the guy, even though her oldest daughter did not like him. She wrote it in her diary that this guy was mean. He was always angry, but the mom always excused his behavior. She has a second child with him. They get married. Now she's got 4 kids. So multiple times she would try to break up. They would get back together. At one point after the marriage, they were going to divorce, and they decided to reconcile. At one point during their relationship, she had come home and smelled gas. He had turned all the ranges on, tried to blame it on the kids, and then admitted it, saying that, "I thought it would just be better if I ended things." Her kids were in the house. He also said at one point, well, what if it was just the 4 of us, meaning his 2 children, he and Faith. But she had 2 other kids. So she said, well, no, we're a package deal. There are 6 of us, not 4. So what do you think I'm going to do with my other 2 children? It seemed like he was storing up all of this anger with the breakups to eventually do this to all the children, leaving her alive so that he could blame her for his actions. Even though Google was well in effect in 2016, she never found out what actually landed him in prison. And it had been something similar to what he did here. Her father didn't even know all the details, and she blamed him for not warning her.